War broke out. I was in junior high, and then I graduated from junior high. Well, I got out of junior high. I was put in the high school there in Odessa, and I couldn't pass English at all. And I saw that I wasn't going to make much in that department, so I quit the Marine school and joined the Marine Corps. Now I lived in Odessa, Texas, but we had to go to Dallas to be taken into the Marine Corps, you know. So there were 3 of us in that group that joined up at the same time. And when we came back through Odessa, the conductor told us that we're going to stop here for about 30 minutes because these people want to see you guys off. They're going to have a band and everything there. Well, we stopped there in Odessa about 8:30 at night, and I got off the train, looked down there, and there were young girls out there who were swarming over me, hugging me and kissing me. I started to go over the hill and stay there. Well, I was enjoying all that, and all of a sudden, my mother, she's full-blood Comanche, and she took me by the ear and dragged me around to the side of the depot, and she said, "Sonny," they call me Sonny, I was so bright. She took me around there, and she said, you listen good. And she put up 4 fingers like that. And when this war is over, I want you to come home to us. She held on 1 finger right there. And when this war is over, you don't come home no drunkard. And when this war is over, you don't come home no coward. And so she took the last finger there, and you guess what she's told me to do and not to do and all that? That last finger, and she peeled it off, and you don't come home with no tattoos. I think I was the only Marine in the Marine Corps during the war that didn't have a tattoo.
Yeah, there's one more.
Well, we finally got out to San Diego, went through boot camp, and so I weighed 118 pounds. And when we lined up to get the equipment, they didn't have pants small enough for me, dungarees that is, and they didn't have shoes small enough for me. I wore a size 5.5 shoe. And so I went through boot camp wearing the old shoes that I brought from home. And I wore a big hole into it. I was learning how to march, and I was out there marching on that compound, and big holes developed in my shoes and so forth. And so, no shoes. So I wasn't much of a Marine without shoes. Well, one morning I woke up, and my shoes, those old town shoes that I had on, had rubber soles on them, looked like cut off of a tire. And they fit. And that's what I wore for the first 6 weeks in the Marine Corps, those old shoes with tires on them. Well, in boot camp, I volunteered for the paratroopers. The Marines had paratroopers, and so I decided I'd like to jump. And so we went to parachute school, and that was all right out San Diego. And I was on the detail that set up chairs. We had visitors coming. And so they took my platoon out. We were supposed to set up chairs and everything in the gymnasium for it and everything. Well, a group from Hollywood came out, and one of the singers on there was the leading singer in the movies at that time. I can't remember her name. Well, anyway, she got up there, and Phil Silvers was the guy that was with us and everything. So I was sitting on the front row there. I got a good seat because we had to put up the chair, so I got myself a seat right on the front row, right in front of the area where you come down off the stage. Well, just before the show started, Phil Silvers came over to that door. He was in a restroom behind the stage, and he kept waving at me, and I didn't know what he wanted me for. So I finally went up there. He said, "This young lady's going to sing a song. And when she sings that song, she's going to come down and hug you."
All right.
You think you can handle that? She came that song and started coming down those steps real slow and looking at me, and I was scared. And so when she got about far from here, this guy right here, I jumped up and ran out the back door. And all those Marines out there were booing me and everything else. So I was going to stay out in the hallway right there. And Phil said, "Oh, come on back again, and let's give a chorus cheer." Well, all the guys were always teasing me about running off like that. But well, next week a group came out again, and Joan Blondell was in the group. And you know she was well endowed physically and everything. So when you came to boot camp, they had a big tower there and had a seat on it. They put you in this seat and take you up there and drop you to check out, see if you got enough nerves to go high and jump out of the airplane. Well, they put on a show there, and then they took us all out through that tower with a swing in it and everything. And Joan Blondell said, "I want to go to the top of that thing." So she got in that chair right there. She was trying to put this harness on, and she was well endowed. So she said, "Hey son, help me put this on." I was too scared. And some big Marine right there just picked me up, set me over here, and said, "This is a man's job."
Yeah! Hey Fred, we're gonna get you to tell some more war stories later, but we're gonna have to go back. Yeah. All right, sit down. Keep telling another story.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you sit down and tell them about when you got hit on Eagle?